Hey everybody. Well, I hope that everyone is having a really super good week, and wanted just to share that I cannot believe it. We are already into the middle of March, and actually, gosh, can you believe it? It's like the 15th? And I wanted just to talk about something that, really a lot of people talk about the hemp oil, and this stuff has saved my life. Take a squirt of it under your mouth, and it's primed my life. Please, if you suffer from fibromyalgia or any type of pain or depression, please check it out. It's wonderful. It really helps with balance, and if it's helped me so much. If it wasn't for that, I don't know what I would do. I would be I would be at great loss, because it's helped me to really be able to. I'm just turning the light down just a little bit. It's helped me so much to deal with a lot of anxiety and stress, because we're in a time right now where that is running rampant. And the weekly 5 mantra that I share with everybody, it's really important, because what that does is it reaches out to each and every one of you and gives you the opportunity to take a look at what you are going through in the week, and then it gives you the opportunity to give you like a way to take something that could be a stressful situation or an empowering situation. All depends on the vibe for the week. And then it gives you a mantra that actually helps to anchor in strength. And I shared the hemp oil, which has no THC in it, by the way. And I wanted to share too that THC, for a lot of people, it can be a wonderful thing. For someone like me, and it affects me really in a really adverse way. So make sure that if you are in a state that has legalized marijuana, make sure you check out your wheel. There's a wheel actually that talks about the different strains, or talk to a professional, because for people that have really serious have anxiety, or I have a friend whose brother suffers from multiple personality. He was diagnosed with multiple personality disorder and schizophrenia. If you look it up, it can be deadly. It can cause suicide. So, for a lot of people, I read about it and how it's helped so many people. For me, the hemp oil that I take, and if you're wanting information on this, this is not a paid endorsement, by the way. I'm not like the company. It's not paying me to do this, although I do carry this product because I believe in it. It makes it cheaper for me to buy it, and it is a wonderful product by Dr. Shades, Dr. Chris Shades. This hemp oil has saved my life, and it doesn't have THC in it. You can feel it when it goes. It's connected to like nanotechnology. So when you, I love it. It has like a little spray. You take it, squirt it under your tongue. 5 squirts. And honestly, it just calms you. And I actually had a mass in my belly gone. It's amazing. So this is part of a marijuana plant, but it is the part, the healthy, I believe, the cannabinoid part, the part that's healthy for you, doesn't give you the buzz or the feeling of, whatever people feel. I know for me, that feeling is not a good feeling. I feel dizzy. I feel ungrounded. And to be honest with you, I know, like, if you want to get that feeling, all you got to do is learn to breathe. And when you learn to breathe, you get that feeling of just like the But the hemp oil is wonderful. I believe in it. I strongly recommend it for people. And here's something else that helps me. It's ginger beer, okay? This is, no, this is not a paid endorsement. Although, I'll tell you what, I really believe, I mean, I buy this stuff by the case. Bundaberg ginger beer. I want to talk to you about frequency. Frequency is everything. What I love about like different, whether it be oils or different, like ginger is calming to me. For some people it may not be, but for anybody, you know, different things create a different frequency in your body. Frequency means everything. Even the color that you paint your room creates a frequency. Sound, tone, the way you express yourself, the way you feel. I talk a lot about, you know, being a prism of light. And when you really think of a prism is crystal. It's like a crystal. And I want everybody to think of yourself. Think of yourself as that crystal clear energy that you are. And the more, this is a vessel that we live in. I mean, our soul is housed in this. Our soul is infinite, or whatever it is you believe. I can tell you through two near-death experiences. I feel like I had another one, but the one that the one in particular is documented. I felt like such a freedom. I felt myself part of everyone and everything. So this vessel, this physical vessel that can hurt when we pinch or when we bang our knees, the one that we're supposed to feel with, has a frequency. And that frequency is affected by what we eat, how we think, what we drink, what we do every day, even the colors. This is so important. Right now, the frequency that we're in is really crazy. There are so many people that are feeling suicidal. They're feeling lost. They're feeling as if there's no tomorrow. And so many of them are our teenagers, our young people. And I think it's so important to share with you, especially I want to share with you as a parent, that I read a lot and I see a lot. And I had saw this, it was a video. It was all about teenagers and suicide, and talked about the internet and social media and the pressures that not only do, I think about it, when I was a young lady, when I was a teenager, I thought about all the pressures that I went through, like, you know, oh, if you don't do this or you don't do that, and you're always worried about things, or your body's changing, and this kid could be mean and that kid. Now it like these kids have pressures of how many likes do I have, or what this person, and bullying is on a, it's like so gigantic, it's big. So what can we do for our kids? Well, one of the suggestions that was given was to take away the social network from the kids. And well, I got to tell you, you know, you can take that stuff away from your kids, but they go to school unless you're going to be in the room with your kids the whole time. And hey, if you got a teenager, it's not going to happen, okay? They need their space, okay? They're going to find a way to get to it. So what I want to encourage parents to do is to talk to them about bullying and share with them that, you know, as a social influencer, it's not about the likes. It's not about any of that. It's about what you have to say. It's about what advice you're giving. It's about saying some other child or a friend or a parent might be like, watching, just like you are watching this, and I hope that you share this. And let your kids know that they can make a difference by sharing how they feel and how they can be advocates of love, of not bullying. How do we know what our kids are going through? One of the things I do is I'll go on YouTube and I will watch my daughter Asha Zaff or Hannah Zaff. I go on there and I watch what they say. I listen to the things they say, and I also talk to them and listen to them. And I can tell you, like any parent, I'm not the 100% parent, but I try my best, as most parents do. In an age where, it's like many of us are working, and it's hard. It's sometimes hard, but you have to take that time. And I really want you to think about this. Kids have added things because we've added extra ways, like social networking. That's a huge network where a lot of girls are getting attacked and they're getting bullied. So I thought about a campaign or something that we could share with our kids. It's called I Have a Voice. And I would love if you would take the time to go on over to my personal and your personal Facebook page. It's called I Have a Voice. And start sharing that with your kids. And have your kids post their YouTube videos. Have your kids post whatever it is they want to post. And you too as a parent. And let those kids share their voices. Allow those kids, these amazing kids, to be the teachers. I always say the best teacher is also the student, and the best student is also the teacher. Let them know how amazing they are. Let them know that they have freedom of speech. They were given freedom of speech. As much as we hear a lot of negative things about the United States of America, let me tell you something about the United States of America. Gives you the ability to speak. And this is what I love about YouTube and different forms of social networking, is the ability to speak. Let's not take it away from them. Let's become advocates, and let's come together with our children so that they can call out the bullying and teach them how important it is not to bully back, but to say, hey, you know what, this is what you're doing, and this is what it's causing. I'm going to be posting things on this page, and I will share it on the different streams of media. And I have a voice, and I want that's an intention for every one of our kids, and also the child in you. But let's leave it to the kids. Let's let the teenagers speak so we can learn from them. I'm gonna be sharing statistics and the things that are happening, because what is happening right now with suicide is an epidemic. What these kids are feeling with depression is an epidemic. And we can come together and we can change this. We can make a difference. Please join me and millions of other people. Right now, about 800 people, 822 people that I've already talked to help our kids, to make a difference. I want to see less depression, and I want to see more joy. I intend more joy in kids' lives. They deserve that. We're only kids once. Although I can say, as a parent, I like to be a kid too. Join me. Go on over to I Have a Voice, please, and join me. My personal Facebook page is Kimberly Rose, Ruby Morgan, or Kimmy Rose. You can also go over and actually you can just download my app, Kimmy Rose. And also you can go over to KimmyRose.com. I have a voice. We'll be linking that up. By the time you watch this, you will have that link. And let's empower our kids. Let's not take this away. Let's use social media as a way of empowering other kids. And I'm going to tag a couple special kids. Carly, you hear me? You are an amazing teacher. You're an amazing, amazing beacon of truth. I would love for you to share your voice because like we talked about, you're a great teacher. Love you all. Thanks for joining me. And do me a favor. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. And if somebody bullies you, let them know that it hurts. Maybe they don't even recognize what they're doing. And you never, ever know that it could just be the kindness that you speak to them and not the negative energy back that makes a difference to not just them, but many, many other kids. Thanks so much. Love you all. Namaste means God in my heart honors God in your heart. And God in your heart is in my heart too. Thanks everybody. Remember, I have a voice. Peace. Thank you.